Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. I've got a video here from JBM Travelers, the true UK traveler. And the video is titled Less Than £10 for a two-course meal and drink, the Carousel Brewers Fayre, Scarborough. So I guess I don't know. I don't know if this is a restaurant. I don't know if it's an actual fair of some kind. But I'm here for it. I'm excited. I want to see what it is. It's a heck of a deal for a two-course meal, I would think, and a drink. I will link this video in the description so you can check it out yourself, along with any of his other videos. Also have links to Patreon, how you could support the channel here on YouTube. Anything you guys can donate, as far as like if you want to do a thanks for the video, you can do anywhere, I think from like $1 all the way up to 500. Anything helps, because I do want to try to start. I mentioned it in a video the other day. A lot of you guys seemed really receptive of it and wanted to see more like me doing videos, taking you guys around, showing you like restaurants and stuff. Like one of them you guys seemed interested in seeing was like Mexican restaurants, which I love. So I'll be more than happy to take you guys and take you guys with me, show you what it's like, what you get, prices, what the menu looks like, the atmosphere, all that stuff. And then like Texas Roadhouse, just, local restaurants to chains as well as independently owned places. Also, doing recipes, trying British dishes that I would normally be able to make them here, which we've done a little bit of in the past. But all that takes money and it takes a lot of time to edit. And so anything that helps, guys, even if it's just hitting the like button, subscribing if you haven't done so, hyping the video, all that helps. But let's go ahead and get into this one.
Hello everybody, my name is JBM Travels, the true
Can you hear this?
And welcome back to a brand new episode of Cheap Pub Food Reviews. And today I'm here in Scarborough Town Centre to check out the local Brewers Fayre, which is called the Carousel.
Okay, wait a second. I can't hear this at all. Wonder if I turn it up, if it helps you guys.
And Brewers Fayre is known for some really disgusting and awful food. Yes, indeed. And the last Brewers Fayre I went to is the only Brewers Fayre I've ever been to that was actually good. Will this live up to the expectations of the last one I went to, which was in Dorset? I forget the town, but it was down in Dorset. Or will it backfire on me and be like all the other ones? Well, you have to wait to the end of the review, to the end of the video rather, to find out if it's any good or not. Because I haven't been in there yet, so I don't know. So I'm going to go inside and order what I want. And I already know what I'm going to get. So I'm going to go straight to the table, put my stuff down, and then go straight to the bar. So apart from that, hope you enjoyed this video.
So it's another kind of buffet. So it sounds like it's another kind of buffet style. Because he was saying he'll go in, he'll put his stuff down, and then go up to the bar, or what we would call like just a buffet. I'm sorry about the sound on this. It's like parts of it, it's hard to hear him, and then whatever music he's got going on is super loud. Okay. What is this? Is that chip beef? Is that what that's called? A little salad, not much on it, and chips or fries. The chicken? So, in this video could be flipped. I'm not sure. Okay, question. Because you guys are like, Americans eat wrong. And I was watching the British people in the other video, and some of you were like, "Oh, she started wrong, and then she got it right." And then somebody would say, "Oh, she could pass for an American the way she eats." That was the carvery video we did last. So it looks to me, y'all, like he has his fork in his right hand, which means his knife would be in his left. And that's wrong, according to you guys, correct? Because I was telling somebody, and I only do this half the time now, but like I was telling somebody, like a lot of times I'm right-handed, and when I was younger, I used to switch hands. So instead of I would do what you guys say is right. So I would stick the fork in my left hand and the knife in my right hand, and I would cut my food, and everybody would make fun of me, and they're like, "Why are you eating like that?" Like, I don't know. This is just how I eat. So after multiple people saying stuff to me, I kind of learned to just not do that. Plus, probably having a kid and like cutting stuff up and trying to do stuff with one hand and this and that, like it all gets jumbled up anyways. Um, so what he's doing is wrong. Am I right? So it's not just Americans, you guys. Just saying, just pointing it out. Do you eat your fries though with a fork? Hey, can't go wrong with brownies and ice cream. Be good for him to like tell us as this is happening, like the tastes and all that, but I guess he's gonna do it at the end.
The food came to a grand total of £9.99. That was for a main, dessert and drink, which I think is very good value if the food is nice and tasty. And on this occasion, I was actually surprised and shocked of how good the food was. Normally at a Brewers Fayre, apart from the last time, the food is absolutely shocking. I've only had one other good encounter with a Brewers Fayre. Yes, I have. So, I went for smothered chicken, which are also known as hunter's chicken, which is chicken smothered in cheese, wrapped in bacon. And it comes with chips and salad.
Was that your all's like regular bacon, or is it like a Canadian bacon? Because that looked more like ham or something to me. I know our bacon's different. Or like we have what you guys would call streaky bacon. I don't think we have. Well, we have something Outback for one. They have one that's called like an Alice Springs chicken, and I used to love it. It used to be my favorite thing. But it's like I think a baked or probably grilled chicken, and then it's got like mozzarella cheese melted on it, and then it does have like streaky bacon on. I used to get, I think without. No, I left the bacon. You would also get, it would have like mushrooms under the cheese as well. I usually got it without the mushrooms. Not always. Like mushroom, like I've said before, I've told you guys, like I've just never, I don't think mushrooms have much of a taste. At least the ones that I've had it all kinds of different ways. I have an uncle that absolutely loves mushrooms. That's his favorite thing, and stuff that he'll go crazy for. I was just like, I just don't like. They just don't have much of a taste to me, and the texture isn't my favorite. but like I use them. So like I've used them for like the big ones. I'll hollow out a little bit and used to when I was doing keto, which was awful. Do not recommend. I would put like pizza sauce in it and cheese, and then I would cut up like veggies, like peppers and onions, get some pepperonis, and stick it on there. And it's just kind of like a vehicle to get the pizza ingredients into your mouth. I was not a huge mushroom person. It's not that I dislike them; they just don't taste like anything. Um, so most of what he got is probably not something I would get at a restaurant. Maybe the fries if it was with like I don't know a burger or something, but I don't know.
I think the main was £5 and the dessert was definitely £2.99. Yes. And the drink was about £1.99 or something on that
That's a good
scale.
deal.
Yes. So, overall, pretty damn good food. Yes.
And y'all don't have to tip,
indeed.
right?
So, the Hunter's chicken was perfectly cooked. It was very soft, very juicy, very tender, full of flavour, piping hot. The bacon was nice and crispy, not overdone, and the bacon had lots of flavour to it. The cheese was given off a good amount of cheese, pool and cheese flavour. Yes. It was literally equal the amount of cheese, the amount of bacon was equal, and it gave a really, really good taste to the chicken. The chicken was not dry whatsoever. It was
That's good.
probably
Juicy
the
chicken.
best cooked Hunter's chicken I've ever had in my life
Wow.
in a pub. Yes,
So this is a
indeed.
pub.
So, how were the chips? They were good, but not brilliant. Nice yellow coat to them, nice and crispy, lots of flavour to them. They weren't so potatoey, but they were nice and juicy, full of flavour and well cooked. The salad was really good, light, had a good salad dressing, very fresh, juicy.
You know who this guy reminds me of? Have you guys ever watched it's bloopers, but it's this American little kid and he's probably in the video. He's probably about 4 or 5 and I'm trying to remember where they are. I don't know. It's somewhere outside, but they're doing a newest segment and they find this kid and they're like just asking him questions. I don't know if it was like a fair or what was going on. I can't remember. But the whole time, this little kid, he's talking like an adult. He talks in the same kind of cadence as this guy. And he's like, well, apparently, like he's like trying to sound like an adult. And he's doing a really great job. But like that kid looks like this guy looks like that kid growing up, and he sounds like him too.
What do you think about the ride?
It was great. And apparently, I've never been on live television before, but apparently sometimes I don't watch the news.
To eat. The texture was fresh. So overall, I would give it a whooping 8 out of 10 all day long. Now, I went for the chocolate brownie for dessert, which comes with 2 good sizes of brownies. They're not the biggest, but they're really good, and it comes with ice cream and chocolate sauce. It was really nice. but it was rich, but it was really tasty. It had chocolate, warm chocolate in the middle, which was really nice. The chocolateness it gave off was really, really good, but for my liking, it was a bit too sweet. The ice cream really helped the sweetness of the brownies, because it really did calm down, the chocolateness that the brownie had, the sweetness that the brownie had rather. Yes, indeed. So overall, it was a good brownie with good flavours, good textures, well cooked, with very nice ice cream, and it was piping hot and delicious. I'm going to give it a 7.8 out of 10 all day long.
All right.
So, I'm going to give
that
the
was
whole
the one he was kind of like...
customer service 10 out of 10, a 7.9 out of 10 all day long. Yes.
Hey, I have a question. I think this is about it for him. But it sounds like, for all the talk about this place being bad, it sounds like it was pretty good. And you can't beat that price. Oh gosh, it costs more to just go to McDonald's now. Not that I advocate going to McDonald's. I don't. It's gross. Um, but as far as like we had kind of talked about earlier, the price, and I was like, oh, and you guys don't have to tip. Like, I know you can, like, if the service is really exceptional, but like, I've heard from some other more British reactors, kind of talking about going into places, and they talk about like you don't get very good service, and like here, even with these like Europeans here right now, going to places, I know it's hard for them to get used to tipping, which is completely understandable. And frankly, these people should be paid better anyways. But do you guys find that you get, like, do you think the service you'll get is pretty good, or do you think it's lacking? I've seen like people say like if you act like you get your food, once your food's there, like you aren't going to hardly see your server. So if you need another drink, or you need if you want brown sauce or something, like they're like you're gonna be hard pressed to like even find your waiter or your waitress to ask for it, because they're probably not going to show up. And even if you do ask for it, like you're probably not even going to get it until after you're done with your meal. So I don't know. This is just what I've seen people say. I did seem like a lot of the Europeans that were here were pretty impressed with the service they got. Of course, I think a lot of the people are in the South, where people tend to be very friendly for the most part anyways. Not everybody, but especially if they're looking for tips, they're certainly going to bring you that Southern hospitality. But usually, like I will say, if you go somewhere, like the waiters are super attentive. A lot of times, like sometimes maybe too much. Like if you're having a serious conversation with somebody, they're gonna pop in. How is everything? Is everything good? Do you need anything? Do you need a refill? Do you need this? Do you need that? But they're great. They're super attentive, which is all you can ask for. So you guys gotta let me. I guess this Carousel Brewers Fayre that he's talking about is a chain, because he's talking about going to different ones. So I'm surprised it would be super different unless he's just trying different things. Of course, sometimes you do go to one and it's especially maybe bad. But you guys got to let me know your thoughts on it. What would you normally get? Like, what? I wish we could have kind of seen the menu on it, so we could get an idea of what all they did have, other than just what he had. So if you guys know, or you've been, let me know what your go-to is, what you've had, what was really good, or even if it was something you got that was super bad, let me know. And let me know if there's some other restaurants that we need to take a look at. I'd be more than happy to do so. I enjoy checking these out. But yeah, I'll link this fella's video in the description if you want to check him out yourself. And I will see you tomorrow with another video. Thanks for watching me, guys. Have an awesome day.